Yo, it's man here, Double H Half of. This is part 2 of the Q&A. Remember to get your question answered, head to halfoffootballhot.com. Scroll down below to contact us, put in your email and your name, and send in whatever question you want, and I will have it answered. So further ado, let's go. Manfred Gunza, what do you think would have happened if Messi had chosen to represent Spain instead of Argentina? Do you still think Spain win everything that they did and maybe more? Or do Argentina improve without Messi and end up winning that 2014 World Cup? I think Argentina do need Messi. Even if he definitely has struggled with them, I still think his quality is needed. But I think they need more around him. If he had played for Spain, my gosh, Spain would have won a lot more because a lot of that team was Barcelona, with a sprinkle of Real Madrid, but a lot of that team, especially the attack, was Barcelona. So, like Iniesta, Xavi, David Villa, Pedro, those are guys he basically was used to playing with. So I think if Messi definitely represented Spain, 100% they win a lot more. But it's one of those things where Spain could never produce a player like Messi. So that is, I think the world sort of made it even because Spain, that's not how Spanish players play. The way that Messi plays is how Argentines play. The way he dribbles and moves the ball, only Argentines move that way. Spanish people don't really move that way in football. But yeah, it would be pretty scary, man. Like, if let's say he was Spanish and Spain managed to produce a player like Messi, or he just opted to play for Spain, I think Spain would be the favorites of winning the World Cup now. And maybe they'd have even won the World Cup back in 2014. Max Akundov. What's up, HH? The reports that James Rodriguez is uncomfortable at Bayern and wants to go back to Real Madrid. What's your take on this situation? And do you think Neymar's red card is a big deal or not? I personally don't think this specific incident is a big deal, but at the same time, don't trust Emery to keep control and manage the squad. Keep up the amazing job, brother. No, Neymar's red card is not a big deal, and I do not trust Emery. He's going to get sacked. James Rodriguez. I hope this isn't true. Because if this is true, then James Rodriguez has been idiotic. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, and I'm just going to assume these are rumors because the whole point you left to Real Madrid is because you don't have playing time. And you've been given playing time at Bayern Munich. And the team needs you far more than Real Madrid need you. And for Zidane's system and how his team plays, there is no space for James Rodriguez because you're not going to displace Isco, which is the only kind of guy he could displace. So I hope this isn't true because you need Bayern, and Bayern is the only kind of club in which you can pretty much ride. So yeah. Will Dungos. HH, you claim you're a dinosaur. I am. So how good was United team with Rio, Paul Scholes, Gary Neville, and the rest? Were they great or overrated? Yes, I am pretty young. Individually, they were not the greatest, like superstars, world class. Paul Scholes was world class. So was Rio. Gary Neville wasn't. But the key was Ferguson. Now, the beauty of the team was Ferguson's management. Ferguson was the real superstar of the team because of what he did, how he coached them, and how consistent he made them, and how he was able to raise an average player like Gary Neville and really raise his level from average to pretty damn amazing. So it was down to coaching, and when you watch them play, their consistency, their winning mentality was unlike anything I don't think the Premier League will ever see. I don't think the Premier League will ever see the kind of winning attitude and just the consistency over like a decades that Man United have. Hence why Ferguson is seen as one of the greatest managers of all time. PQU Disney. Hello HH. With January coming soon, what business do you think each top Premier League club needs to do? In my opinion, United needs a wide man such as Perisic. Chelsea need a top quality attacking midfielder such as Forsberg to fill in for Hazard. City need another left back to fill in for Mendy. Tottenham need a goal scoring winger like Zaha. Arsenal need a defensive midfielder such as William Carvalho, and Liverpool need an entire new defense. So yeah, I think for you, United definitely. I think United need a wide man, yes, but they also need a creative player. Hence why they're trying to go in for Ozil. I think they definitely need a number 10, and they need an attacking winger who can cross. because that is what they're definitely missing. Chelsea need a really good defender. I think Chelsea could do with a Koulibaly, someone like that, and or an Umtiti. Even if they couldn't get them, they need a mobile defender because again, Luis and Cahill are getting exposed, and Aspilicueta is having to do too much defensively. City, yeah, that's all City need is perhaps another left back. That's it. I mean, they're so stacked, but maybe someone to replace Mendy. But I think for City, I believe they're fine. Even I believe that's what's his face? Delph is actually doing an okay job. As crap as I thought he was, he's doing an okay job. So I think for City, they are fine. Tottenham, yeah, I would say that Zaha would be interesting. I think for Tottenham, I think definitely another attacking midfielder. Because remember, they're missing Lamela. Wanyama has been injured. So I think someone like to replace what Lamela brings, somebody from the flank who can attack and offer goals and assist as well. Arsenal, they might need a divine intervention, but beyond that, I would say they need another tough defender. I don't trust Koscielny or what's also called the Spanish dude. But I think you're definitely like a tough defensive midfielder would definitely work. So William Cavalli would. I think a defensive midfielder and another central defender. Liverpool, yeah, they need a whole new defense and maybe a new coach. But yeah, Lovren is the first guy that needs to be replaced. And following Babalola, dear HH, I am a 15-year-old striker for my school and I can also play on the wing. I'm a very one-footed player, but I'm constantly working on my weaker right foot. Would you say that I should continue working on my weaker foot or just continue to improve my left foot? Also, do you think Klopp will get sacked? And if he does, who should replace him? Liverpool are in need of a striker, as you said, who is a realistic striker that we can get in the transfer market. Klopp, I don't think Klopp will... with the way that Klopp is going, he's going to get sacked. If he doesn't have a strong finish this season, he'll get sacked. And I think to replace him, if they can get like a Simeone, because you don't want to get a Tuchel, you want to get a tactician. So someone like a Spalletti, or even dare I say Benitez, the return of Rafa Benitez. I think Benitez, speaking to the football banter guys, Rafa Benitez would be a pretty shrewd acquisition. But would he come back in the way that he left? Striker, I think they can get Aubameyang. They were close to getting him, but they didn't really put the right price. So I think if they put in the right price, they should definitely go for an Aubameyang. Although I don't think he's the right one to get. I think even if I don't think they can get him, someone like there's so few strikers out there, but like an Icardi, I think they need a classic traditional striker, just a pure blooded finisher, not really an attacking midfielder who drifts around, but somebody who really stays centrally and is a pinpoint finisher. And Icardi is one of the best finishers in the world. As far as your football goes, ideally I would say walk on both feet, walk on your right foot as well, because you want to be able to be as versatile as you are. So if there are situations, where you have to have it on your right foot, then you can really navigate on it. And I think two-footed players make it a lot harder for defenders to really defend you. But for me, I would say though that if you feel that you are very strong on your left foot, all you have to do is watch. See that if you play on the wing, focus on your left foot and just look at Robin. Literally study Robin. If you fully study Robin and you're choosing to play as a winger than an attacking winger, then that's fine, because all you're doing is you're perfecting your left foot and making sure that you're walking your body in a manner in which the defender can never get the ball from you. And the only way the defender can get the ball from you is by fouling you. But you're putting your body and your control in a situation where the defender finds it hard to get the ball from you. So you're going out and in, and you're making space for that your shots, which is what Robin did. And that's what he said in his article. Because Robin said, I just focused and honed my left foot and made sure that my left foot was fully amazing, so it was impossible for people to tackle me, and I could always create space for my shots on my left foot. But if you're playing as a striker, though, and you want to be as a striker, I do think you need both feet. That only works as a winger. I think if you're a striker, you need your left foot and your right foot, so that in any given situation, because there may be times when you're giving it a through ball and you need to make a snapshot and you don't have time to turn on your left foot and then fire off a shot. So you really need to have that snapshot, that first time shot on your right foot. So it depends on you. If you're a striker, walk on your left, on your right. If you're going to be a winger, perfect your left foot and mirror your game on Arjen Robben. Guys, it's been swell. Thank you very much for your questions. Those were great questions. Again, I'll be doing this again next Friday. So send in your question. Head to halffullfootballhot.com. Scroll down to the contact us area. Put in your email, your name, whatever question you want to ask. It can be football or non-football related. I will answer it next Friday on the Q&A. Thank you so much for the support. It's very much appreciated. Peace.